Welcome back to the Living Decks. What is potentially going to be, by potentially, it should be the title of the video. This should be our final time on the DS for the purposes of our Living Decks. I plan to come back to the DS for lots of different things, randomized Nuzlocke, stuff like that. I also want to do a shiny lock in Heart Gold Soul Silver at some point. But this should be the end of the DS era for our Living Decks. Our plans tonight is wrap up some stuff in the Ultra Moon, and then jump over to Pokemon Y to finish off some stuff there. And then from there, we'll head to Pokemon Shield. We'll play through Pokemon Shield, finish up Gen 8, and clean up some other stuff. And then we'll move to Pokemon Legends Arceus, which we should be able to run through that game pretty quickly. There's only a handful of Pokemon we'll need. And then we'll head to Pokemon Violet. So yeah, so a quick catch 'em up, reminders where we're sitting. 796 out of 1010. This number, we're unfortunately not going to cross 800 in this playthrough here. Just to jump through everything, since this is the end of this cycle of generations, we're going to look Gen 3. We still have 2 more Pokemon sitting in us for Gen 3. That's going to be our Groudon. Wait, 3, only 1. Hold up. Oh, how did I misread this? All we have left for Generation 3 is Groudon. I misread this so poorly. Generation 5, we still have 4 Pokemon left for us in Gen 5. If we scroll down here, we'll see these. So these are Tornadus, Reshiram, and Landorus and Keldeo will be picking up in... They say Ultra Sun and Space Wilds. That's not true, because we can't figure those out. We suck at that, so that we're going to end up getting in either Dynamax Adventures or in Legends Arceus. And then for Generation 7, which is where we are hanging out today, I believe we only have 1 more Pokemon grabbing in Generation 7, which is our evolution for Silvani, for Type Null into Silvally. I ran around. It was what happened, I assume. I traded them over, so since it was with a new trainer, even though it's the same original trainer named Wiz, it reset my friendship value. I have canceled an evolution when we went up level, so we should be good to level them up today. And then everything else, Dynamax Adventures, and then we'll check off Marshadow and Zaora, because I already have them chilling with us. You have several event Keldeo somehow. That's awesome. Yeah, trade removes friendship, which I just didn't assume, because I didn't trade him. I just moved them into bank and then back into the game. It was so dumb. I was just dumb. What legendaries need in Dynamax Adventure? So we got Groudon. We have the Ultra Beasts and Reshiram. And then the other thing, and are you showing we're like 1 stream left for 1 Pokemon? That's all you're planning to get today? Nah, we're gonna do some forms. I have figured out the forms we have left to get. We're gonna get Doduo, Dodrio. We're gonna get Sea King, which those are in Y, I believe, right? Yeah, anything that is highlighted yellow, we're getting in today's stream, but it's in Pokemon Y. Anything highlighted red, we're getting in today's stream, but we're getting in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So we're honestly just gonna start at the top of the list here and work our way down. Make our way through this stream. Oh, I have these friends chilling in here. They're ready to evolve as well. All these friends, they're a little bit higher level than they were supposed to be, because I killed 1 Pokemon, and they tried to evolve. I did forget I had them in my party. So you have 3 circuitries. I have a lot of them. Also, the stupid thing was up, so you all couldn't even see what Pokemon I was pointing at. So that's just stupid on my part. I forgot to close the drive so you could see. I have like 1 circuitry, because I know because I shiny hunted, so I have a shiny circuitry. Because for some reason I got when we first started doing Dynamax Adventures, I got really obsessed with I want shiny circuitry, and I think honestly it's just because I really dig the name. I think it's a really fun name, and so I was very much like, oh, there's Looker over there. I don't want to get into plot. So I was very much like, I need a shiny circuitry, and I'm fairly certain I ended up getting it. I'm like 98% certain. I mean, I guess I could click over to my shiny Living Dex form, because I should have checkmarked it. Oh, I clicked into Generation 8, because I caught it in a Generation 8 game, but it is a Generation 7 game. I have shiny Yungoos. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I do have shiny circuitry. I got the shiny Wires, shiny Zaora, which was the event Pokemon. Got the shiny type Null. I think there's a shiny... There's something else shiny out for distribution coming up, or is currently out for distribution. But now I gotta Google this. Therapy. Percy, stop. Please stop. Oh, did I get taken up into the air? Oh, there's a shiny Grimmsnarl being given out right now, I believe, right? Not a legendary. Not a legendary, but a shiny. I'm trying to see... trying to find it. So much has happened on Cerebi recently with Sleep. Yeah, there it is, Okay, I found it. So they are... A new distribution has been announced on July 28th, so it starts in a few days through August 18th. A special code to get shiny Grimmsnarl. Oh, it'll be hidden on a website. I'm sure we'll be able to... I'm sure that... I assume it's just a code... Pardon me, a code anyone can use. Shiny Grimmsnarl is a shiny Grimmsnarl, though, so... Be cool if we can snatch that. I still haven't played Pokemon Sleep yet. I have it installed. I just keep forgetting to put it on when I sleep. I'll do a Let's Play. I'll do a Let's Play Pokemon Sleep. Don't worry. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sleep. Today, and then I just, like, fall asleep. That's the plan. I have Bayleaf. We should, like, every single one of these Pokemon are so low level. Any tiny amount of XP gets them to their evolution. And this is what happened with like, Torchic and Seedot. Like, I fought one Pokemon and they got, like, 20 levels. And I was like, wait, no, stop. This didn't work like I wanted it to. Surprisingly, they didn't have too many moves I had to cancel. And I was like, was that just a thing of, like, like, you didn't get that, there wasn't that many moves. It was really upsetting for them. I can't be bothered with Sleep, TBH. In the sentence there, I can't be bothered with Sleep. I'm currently getting prepared for Adventure Week 2023 in GoFest. Are you going to GoFest in London? Or just the global event portion of it? Have you started doing any of the routes or anything? I am pretty disappointed. Imagine sleeping in this economy. I haven't gotten the Zygarde yet in Pokemon Go. I just realized my phone is also at 15%, so I need to plug it in. I still haven't given this stupid thing any other moves. I say stupid, it is my best friend. I haven't gotten the Zygarde yet. I had started the quest today because I hadn't been messing with it. The next thing I have to do is hatch an egg, and I got that pop-up, which is like page 2 of it, but I got that pop-up as I had just popped a 10k egg, and I was like, dang it. Like, why did I have to pop a 10k egg that I don't even need anything from? I don't even need anything from the 10k egg. I also don't have any Pokemon prepared for this fight. I sleep at someone else's place, but my sleep schedule is out of whack. I feel that. During, like 2020, when I wasn't working, my sleep schedule was awful. It was great for me. Awful for my wife, who, like, who was still working. But... man, it was great. I had no bedtime. I went to bed whenever I was tired. Woke up whenever I woke up. It was It was wild. And alright, that should be everyone set to evolve, but they still have one more Pokemon. Dang it. I haven't had a schedule for like 7 to 8 years now. I miss those days of not having a schedule. Electivire. Incineroar. At least this person also fed me popcorn and let me stay till storm passed. That's all you need. That's all you need. I don't think I have anything that's super effective to Electivire. I don't think they're weak to fighting, because I think they are fighting, right? They're an electric fighting type. The Darkest Lyrate just to hopefully get some damage. Brick Break. We should be able to take that. Super effective, but I was like, we can eat it. Oh, because I always forget we're not fighting type. I always forget we are, we're Dark Fire. We can just learn fighting moves. Brick Break. Yikes, that one did so... Oh, it was a crit. I was like, why did that one do so much more damage? Electivire. Stop. Stop breaking my bricks. Miss. Can Brick... I don't even know what the accuracy of Brick Break is, if it can even miss. I don't even know if it can miss. Can I get my Quick Claw? Clipped his nails that he was mad at her and wanting to go back to his home. Oh no! Yeah, cats do not enjoy the nail clippings. Which Percy doesn't either. He doesn't enjoy getting his nails clipped. I'm like, buddy. I was like, they can like flip back on you. Like, just let them trim your nails. And also that way when you jump into my lap, you don't like scratch my leg. Here we go. It is Evolution City. Oh, I was like, why does everything look weird? Because that's the shiny living dex, which is just kind of there. All right, so this is our Blaziken, our female Blaziken happening. There we go. We check that. We check that chicken off. I don't like that. No Blaze Kick for you. You don't get your signature move. You don't get your signature move. We really could do the Torchic next while I'm right here. All right, Bayleaf making it happen. This is our female. I'm gonna be really honest with you all, and you all have probably picked up on this by now. I can't pronounce this Pokemon's name. I always pronounce it some different way. Magnium? Is it? How would you sound it out? Magnium? Mimikyu. There it is. Mimikyu right there. Petal Dance, you don't get your signature move. No, you want to learn Sweet Scent now too? Stop. Stop being greedy. That does check off our Blaziken here. So this here is our male Torchic evolving, which does check off the combustion line. So now we got the full starters, because after Generation 3, there were no, Generation 3 was the last generation to have differences in the starter. Torchic, the line had all three. Magnium just had that one. I don't think Gen 1 had any. Yeah, Gen 1 didn't have any. Meganlium? Meganlium? Oh no, that's a capital I. I thought that was a lowercase L, which is why I said lum. Meganium? Meganium? I don't know. It's a tough one to say. It's a tough one to say. No double kick for you. All these Pokemon out here wanting to learn moves. Hey, we got our C-Dot evolution happening here. So this is going to give us our male Nuzleaf. That's pretty exciting. Go ahead and check them off there. Ah, shoot. We just did all these evolutions and I didn't click the other button. So we did Combuskin, we did Blaziken, We did Nuzleaf, and then we did 4 evolutions. So that brings us up to 39 Pokemon in our form decks. I'm all over the place. You want to learn Razor Leaf? No. They're magheads. In my experience, I don't remember any of the names in Dead by Daylight. Hey, look at all that wonderful stuff there. Everyone who was there except for Type Null evolved. Seems like your team could use a trip to a Pokemon Center. You think? Everyone just almost died. Yeah, we should go to the Pokemon Center. I think we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we only have 5 Pokemon that we're picking up in here before we move over. If we somehow manage to get all these super speedy-like, my plan is to try to jump in the Ultra Wormholes to try and find, like, Groudon or Reshiram. Which I think actually both of them are over in Ultra Sun. I don't think they're in Ultra Moon. I'd have to check. That's the plan with any leftover time that we might have. I'm not picturing us having a lot of leftover time. But, you know, if it's there. If it's there. Oh my gosh, I'm just circling these two back into each other's spots. I don't know where Torchic is. Where's Torchic? Torchic, come hang out with your people. Oh, also, so I was going to take the Rattata, and I was going to put them into... Pokemon Y and try and breed them from there. But before I had done that, I had taken the Nuzleaf that we were going to evolve, the female Nuzleaf. I had taken them into Pokemon Bank, and I was going to move them in. But since these Pokemon have been put into a Generation 7 game, they can no longer go back to a Generation 6 game. Even though I didn't do anything with them, like they didn't learn a new move, they didn't level up, since they were ported into a Generation 7 game, they can no longer go to a Generation 6 game. So we'll have to figure the Rattata out at some other point. I mean, I guess I could also just try and go find a female Rattata. Like, there might just be one somewhere in Gen 6. Because I was just going to try and breed them real fast, but, I mean, it might just be easier to do that. Who else do I want to have hang out with us? Just for power. You know what? Just because I think they're a really cool design, and I'd really never seen this Pokemon before. Magarnia. I think they're a really cool design. I really like them. Alright, so we are heading to Route 1 for Ladybug. Which really sucks. Ladian is also one we're looking for. And we saw so many Ladians. But I just didn't realize it was something I was looking for. Route. Alright, I gotta find out where on Route 1 we're going. Where on Route 1 are we going? We're going for Ladia. 20%. So actually Ladia should be popping up pretty often. We are getting some nice lag from the game here. Should be a 20% here. I'm gonna look around, see if there's any other higher percentage places. No. And then Ladybug. We are looking for a female Ladybug. It's been so long since I played Dead by Daylight. I was really into it for a while. I was really into Dead by Daylight for a while. I loved playing as Huntress. I'm sure it'll be one of those things that come back around at some point. Because it kept like glitching on PC for me, so I eventually just started playing on Xbox. But it's just been a while since I played. I get that way with multiplayer games like that. I get so bored of just doing the same thing over and over again. I say as I am just hunting Pokemon. Wiz, in Gen 1, Venusaur male and female are different. They aren't in Pokemon Home. I don't believe so. Unless it's one I missed. Let me do a double check. Ah, shoot. You are... How did I miss that? What? How did I miss that? I need to sit down and relook over this. Because I clearly did miss that. I need to sit back and go back through this again. I don't know how I missed that. That's sad. There are shiny boxes? Oh, that's cool. How did I miss that? Although that isn't the first one I've missed. I've missed so many. I've missed so many where I've had to go back around and go, shoot. Okay, so we'll add that to the list. I don't even know which Venusaur I have. I'm trying to think, when can we get a Venusaur again pretty easily. We'll probably just do that in Pokemon Shield. I'm pretty sure I have everything else cross-referenced, but I'll cross-reference soon by just like scrolling through. Also, all the Pikachu hats, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're doing the male and female differences for Pikachu. I'm not going to sit here and try and get all of these event Pikachu hats. That's too much. So the only other one in... Which I haven't even finished Pikachu yet. That's kind of... Because Pikachu in this game, it just says... I think actually in the Ultras, you can only catch Pichu. That might be what it is. Where in later games, like, Pikachu's just walking around. They're fun. I like them with the hats on, but they're just... It's difficult to find. Yeah, good catch, Darkside. Gosh, the lag is rough on the DS tonight. What do we find first? Female? Or, right, we're looking for female. What do we find first? Female Ladia? Or a shiny? Your top 3 favorite killers are Blight, Nurse, and Huntress. Also my wife's husband. Yeah, well, Huntress is the best. I love playing with Huntress. Uneary. Welcome back, community. Hope you enjoyed that ad. You didn't. I don't blame you for not enjoying it. Unless it was a really cool ad. I think it's when I like run in circles. I think it's so much screen tearing that just the DS, the streaming over Wi-Fi just can't keep up. All right, are you not a lady? For the Rattata from Kanto and Sun and Moon, it needs to have an Everstone. So wait, if Rattata has an Everstone when it's breeding, that is how it will stay as a Cantonian Rattata? That makes sense. That makes sense. It's stupid, I hate it, but it makes sense. It's stupid and I hate it, but it makes sense. And it's not something I considered. The only stealth killer I play is Onryo. Because she's so small, it's fun to mind game with her. Speaking of scary things and having my head messed with, we got Phasmo this Friday. And I think now that Tyler like has an understanding of the game, it'll be a lot less me explaining and us just like going for ghosts. I'm not excited for it. I want to go back to explaining how to play the game. Wait, Nicolas Cage is being added to Dead by Daylight? What? Like as a killer or as a survivor? Hey, we have caught ourselves our 40th Pokemon for our form decks. It's the female Ladybug. Let's go. We did it. We did it. Nicolas Cage is being added as a survivor. I love that. Why? Is there like any specific reason? Does he have like a movie or something happening? That's such a wild thing, and I love it. Alright, now we're going to be heading to Route 10 for Ladian. Where we're also looking for a female. I'm going to say Route 10 is on Island 3. Was I right? Actually, no, I know where Route 10 is. It's like right... Where's Route 10? I know where Route 10 is. It's like right outside the city, isn't it? That's Route 4. Up here? That's 8. No, Route 10 is outside of this city. Yeah, okay, it's up here. Is this 10? That's 10. Like, I knew where Route 10 was. I just couldn't find it. Alright, let's head to Poke Earth, Alola, Route 10. So just a lot of Nick Cages making some appearances. Alright, where Ladian is a 20% just walking. Do they have a higher percentile anywhere? No. Or does Ladian have like a better place to spawn? Because I feel like I was just seeing them all over the place the other day. Also, what's your 50-50 for male-female? So that's pretty solid at least. Route 10, 11, 17, the Malley Garden. Or Melee Garden, however you want to say that. They're also a 20% there. That's not much better. Route 11, Route 17, Ely Meadow. Just to see if there's anything like they're like 75%. Be like, oh, let's go there. We should go there instead. Yeah. Same percentile. Everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. Maybe we'll get it lucky. But imagine if it would have been. Imagine if it would have been a female immediately. Imagine. Rapidash. I was catching so many I was catching so many Ponyta this morning when I was playing Pokemon Go. Because I'm still trying to get all my excellent throws, and I can get some... I dialed in the excellent throw on Ponyta. Also, 1 in the chat if you say Ponyta, 2 in the chat if you say Ponyta. You had an extra E in there? I only played Bill because LFD is an amazing game. Left 4 Dead. RE Resident Evil? I've never played a Resident Evil game. Seems too spooky. I'm very much against spooky games. Which is why I don't know why I keep going back to play Phasmophobia. That's a lie. I know why I keep going back to play Phasmophobia. Because it is fun, and you all seem to be entertained by it. So it's something I'm down to do every so often. It's something Tyler was like, oh, we should do this like every Saturday. Or like every Friday. Tyler was like, let's do this once a week. And I was like, I don't know about that. I was like, I don't know that my mental health would survive being scared by ghosts once a week. I was like, I don't know that I can do that. I don't know. I play games that take hours of my time or binge random stuff on YouTube. I like to throw something up on YouTube or like Twitch while I'm like playing a game. If it's something like I don't have to super pay attention to. Like I've been doing it a lot with Tears of the Kingdom. Not that you don't have to pay attention to Tears of the Kingdom, but like when I'm just running around in Tears of the Kingdom, like in some random like car I've built and I'm just like driving around just like farming materials and stuff. I'll just throw on something random to watch. But I also am someone who I get like I can get like just listening to someone Which, like, I'll sit and listen to a podcast for hours, like, all this different stuff. But sometimes just listen to something like, I can't listen to this anymore. I just turn everything off and just have to sit in silence. Just overstimulated by too many things. From here, we're going to head to the Lush Jungle for an SOS for Sudowoodo. Ah, shoot, you know what? We should just go to Mally Garden. Because we could do a 2-for-1, because we also need Politoed. Because Politoed is in Mally Garden as well. But what are they in SOS with? I assume it's going to be something for fish up, isn't it, though? I don't see Politoed in here. Maybe it's in a specific... Oh, I was spinning. Oh, Politoed. That's a Pokemon Sun. I don't see Politoed in here. Was that... What? Did I make that up? Did I make that up that that's where I could find Politoed? Oh, is it only when it's raining? Oh, gross. Wait a second. It's only when it's raining at 1%? That's gross. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What? Weather triggered SOS battle, but it's a 1%. No. I'm sure there are easier places for us to find a Politoed. Currently planning on shiny hunting and Dynamax Adventures. Do you have a specific legendary you want to shiny hunt? Let's look at the Gen 6 deck, see if they spawn anywhere in X and Y. They're on Route 19. Let's give that a look. A Super Rod, and it's rare. I don't know what rare constitutes. What do you, when you say rare? Ladian, 5%. I don't like that. Hey, y'all lady. Gen 8, because they're not in Gen 9, sadly. You have an easy Gen 8 catch. Oh my gosh, you're everywhere. Well, you're in the soothing wetlands. How dare you, lady, and what are you doing? How dare you, Ladian? I should have been leading Komodo because they have false swipe. Alright, so we aren't getting Politoed. This is why we do research. And with that false swipe. False swipe. I have Scarlet and Violet as well. I have yet to even take my Violet cartridge out. Because I was like, that one I'll hold up. Oh, don't call for help. Don't do help. Alright, Ultra Ball. Managed to get your hands on Mimikyu as a beginner. Nice. Hey, let's go. That is our female Ladian being our 41st Pokemon into the form dex, which, as we have already learned tonight, we just keep moving that goalpost. We just keep moving that goalpost. No, not 149. Why would it be So now the 194 Pokemon that we have to garner, because we have female Venusaur. That's a difference. I don't know which one I have though. I'll have to. We filled all the Pokemon on a single page. Let's go. We did it. Insert row above. I don't need that. Alright. Venusaur? Is that a correct spelling of Venusaur? That might not be a correct spelling of Venusaur. To be honest with you. We do have Venusaur that we now have to grab. Which ups this number to 138. And this goes down to 150. Is that the correct number I need it to go to? It is indeed. So 138 is our new number there. Slash 38. I'm still looking at the correct place. We've moved the goalpost to 194. We're still at 41, so you know. Absolute progress. Absolute progress. Alright, so we are heading to the lush jungle for good old Sooty Woody. Lush jungle. Where is the lush? If I had to be a lushish jungle, that's where I'd be. I'd be off Route 5. I'd be off Route 5. So we're looking for a 10% Bonsly. And we're looking for a 10% Bonsly right inside here. A lot of different Pokemon that can appear in here, though. Is there anywhere in here with, like, fewer spawns? Nah. Pretty much everything in here is the same amount of spawns. But with this one, since it is an SOS, it'll be a little bit easier. We just have to find one Bonsly and we're good, because then we can just keep that Bonsly in and just keep cycling through the Sudowoodos that appear. Like, we do have a positive in that, at least. We can just cycle through the Sudowoodos that appear. Oh. Got ran up on something. Stevie! I don't think there's anything else in here we need to be looking for while we're here. No, we should be okay. Because a lot of this stuff we're going to get in Generation 8 games, just because, quite frankly, it's easier. It's so much easier. So we're just going to do it then. The Greninja, I think we might have. We'll do it. We'll take a look at our Pokemon bank, because I think I already have the Battle Bond Greninja. But I don't know if it's in my home or if it's in my Pokemon bank. But I'm going to have to move all of my stuff to Pokemon Home soon. As soon as we finish. Actually, I mean, after tonight's stream, hopefully. I'm good to move everyone over. Which I don't think I'm going to stream that, because I think that's going to just take a while. I don't think I'm going to end up streaming that. I think maybe I'll record it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with that. For some reason, I feel like Comfy... Oh, they were also 10%. I feel like Comfy was a lower spawn. I feel like they were 5% or something. I have Violet. Don't plan on doing Scarlet. Maybe in the future. You got that backwards, Welsh. Violet's the future one. Which we have DLC in a few more months for those games, right? I don't think they've given a date, right? I think they just said fall 2023 for DLC 1. When I hear fall, I assume October. But maybe they said winter. Maybe I'm making that up. I do tend to just make things up. Pokemon Scarlet DLC. Some DLC is out right now. I think you can just purchase it in stores, but it's not actually out yet. Was how could I forget? I guess constantly thinking of the future. Shoot, happens to the best of us, you know. Happens to the best of us. The teal mask is slated for a release in fall of 2023. And fall 2023. Oh, they're both coming out this year. It's a fall and winter DLC. So both DLCs are releasing this year. That's pretty exciting. There's so many games to play right now. Not like right now, but like there's so many games that I'm excited about coming out. I have Baldur's Gate. And I think 10 more days, something like that. Baldur's Gate coming out. And then I've got Starfield. Oh, I'm so excited for Starfield. That's coming out in like the second week, the first or second week of September. And then we'll get those DLCs. It's a good time to game right now. It's a good gamer, yeah. So fall and December. So I'm expecting October and probably late December. As I would imagine they're probably going to place it somewhere around December 20th something to push some sales for Christmas, for the holiday season. That's the, I imagine, the smart marketing way to do that. Fall, I don't know, really up in the air. Because I don't believe there's any like specific holidays around that time that people typically give or do purchasing for. I love fall in December. Yeah, actually there used to be 13 months. The 13th month was fall. A shiny Tauros has appeared. Oh, that's fair. Back to school sales. That's fair. Bonsley! Alright, so we don't need Bonsley. We need Sooty Wooty. Actually, I mean, we need a female Sudowoodo. How does... Is Bonsley a level up Evo? No. I was like, I don't think it is. You have to level up while knowing the move Mimic? What level does... Oh, it learns Mimic. Oh, it might actually have Mimic right now. Bro, do you already know Mimic? Because if so, you're a female Bonsley. I need a female Sudowoodo. Do you just know Mimic? Because if so, that makes this much easier. Fake Tears, Copycat, Flail, and Low Kick. It probably doesn't. And it's already level 19. But it could also bring in Happiny or another Bonsley. It could go either way. We'll start with the Adrenaline Orb for now. We'll go from there. We'll start with the Adrenaline Orb and see if we get lucky and a Sudowoodo appears, because that just saves us time anyways from having to level up another Pokemon. And we'll work on Dex completion. Sky Uppercut. Just a little punch to the face. The Happiny's like, why did you call for my help? You didn't need my help. Why did you ask me to come? You didn't need me here. It will know the 4 most recent moves in its moveset. So we've seen Rock Throw. Oh, it just used Mimic. Okay. Alright, so if no help arrives here, we'll just catch it. Yeah, because we just have to give it a level. Which should be super easy. And from there, we're going to go to the cemetery. Cemetery, cemetery. Where's the cemetery? How do I not see it? It's alphabetical. Oh, there it is. Because I was looking for C for cemetery instead of H. And you'll have a pretend tree. I love pretend trees. No nickname. Let's go ahead and bring in this fake tree and send away, I guess, Necrozma. Alright, so we are heading... Where's Murkrow spawn here? Oh, it needs to be nighttime. I can't remember. Can I change the time without actually closing out the game? I don't think I can. I think I have to, like, actually close the game to change the time in LIDS. Oh, wait. I don't think that matters. I think I can just go to the world of night, can't I? Can I just travel to a world of nightness? Oh wait, this is where I wasn't meant to go. I meant to go to the altar, not to the lake. This is not where I wanted to go. Which meaning these in the I meant to go here. Now we need to go to here? Mayhaps? That'd be a super easy thing to find. But it just has to be nighttime for it to work. Go to the reverse world. Can't wait for the 24-hour TOS2 stream. Yeah, all you have to do is unlock multiple 150... What, that's 4? Right? Alright, now let's head to the cemetery. Oh, where's the cemetery at? Here? No, cemetery's on the first island, isn't it? He says while not going to the first island. Yeah. I just posted tentative dates for the 24-hour stream, though. Murkrow, 40% here. We are looking for a female Murkrow. The 24-hour TOS stream. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how just frustrated I would be in a 24-hour TOS stream? Like, can you imagine just how frustrating that would be? Immediately what we need. Let's go. You can't suffer much with Pokemon, but Pokemon will be fun. I do kind of honestly worry doing a 24-hour stream with Pokemon like this, because Pokemon I don't get as much interaction as I do with kind of Salem, so I do worry about like having an active chat during it, which is it is worrying. Hey, but that is our 42nd Pokemon for the regional decks. Form regional decks. That is the female Murkrow. Let's go. Oops. Didn't have the right thing copied. Hey, there we go. Got the female Murkrow. Beautiful. Your dates are next to the Global Go Fest. Oh, are they? They sent us the box. Alright, do we have anything else left to do in here? I don't think so. Yeah, that is all the Pokemon we need. So all we have left to do in here before we swap over to Pokemon Y is I need to evolve Silvally, and also this Sudowoodo. I don't want to start this plot line with Looker over here, but I feel like there are going to be some gym trainers. But I guess we could just do some wild Pokemon. Oh, they are the exact dates of the Global Go Fest? Shoot, are they really? I didn't even look at that. I know Welsh would rather suffer. Time to cancel your plans. Yeah, maybe I should rethink those tentative dates then. Because especially the Pokemon crowd that I want to pull in is probably going to be busy that day. Myself included. I also will be busy that day. So those are not the tentative dates. Dang it. But I mean, if it's not then, it's not going to be until September. Because I can't swing it any other time in August. Sudowoodo! Just had to get them one level. That is our 43rd Pokemon to be added to our regional decks. That is the female Sudowoodo, which it also marks us having... I thought I still had this copied, but I didn't. That's super awkward. Which also marks having the female Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo. Now we just need to get our Type Null level up, and then we can pop over to Pokemon Y for a bit. Sudowoodo wants to learn Slam, so take me to the jam. We're to make people suffer and watch as they do. I will not be suffer. Yo, you're not suffering. You're just enjoying the suffering. You just want to watch. You just want to enjoy others suffer. That's fair. Fair enough. Fair be fair. Fair do be fair. That quick claw. Incineroar got so hyped over their quick claw just to get sucker punched. That's so funny. That's pure comedy. That is pure comedy right there. How far is Type Null from an evolution? $14K. Fine, Looker. I don't care about your plot. Annabelle, you're a police officer. I'm a champion. Battle tree until we meet again. I just want... Can I fight you real fast? Do you have, like, one Pokemon that gives me 30,000 experience? I enjoy the suffering. I have my own problems to deal with. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. Gotta enjoy some suffering somewhere. Can't enjoy your own. Well, his bodyguard, of course. Well, okay, good. That was just a quick little chat. Trainers, come fight me. They're like, no, we're not gonna come fight you. We're not gonna climb down there. There we go. You was looking for the Pokeball you threw? What were you trying to catch, buddy? Yo, were you throwing a Pokeball, but like as a baseball? Like you threw the Pokeball up in the air and you hit it with a baseball to catch the Pokemon? That's pretty rad. That's pretty rad if that's what you're doing. The Pokemon manga has so much more exciting ways that people use Pokeballs. Like a fishing rod actually has a Pokeball on the end of it. I want to say Bruno has like nunchucks that have Pokeballs on the end of it. Like there's so many cooler ways to use Pokeballs than just like throwing them with your hand. Like tossing up and like hitting it with a baseball bat. That's a cool way to throw a Pokeball. My past is my suffering, my future is causing the suffering of others, like continuing the circle of suffering. Speaking of suffering, hey K-Dog, how you doing, buddy?
So subscribe-o!
Oh my gosh, you lured out a Ho-Oh! Your resub brought Ho-Oh out. K-Dog, how do you have the power to make Ho-Oh appear? Also, 28 months. Look, K-Dog, like, it just happened. It happened to happen, you know? It happened to happen. It happened to happen. You couldn't catch Ho-Oh, though. I'm sorry, bud. I thought for sure you were gonna catch it. Whew, at least Welsh didn't catch it, right? K-Dog, did you see what's coming up this Friday? More Phasmophobia? What level are we on right now? Oh, we still have to finish the jail. Dang it, we never successfully found the correct ghost in the jail. We gotta go back to jail. Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough going back to jail again. Yeah, that's on Friday. Pseudo-Wudo, stop leveling up. I don't care about your Rock Tomb, Pseudo-Wudo. I kept looking to see your week in advance. Yeah, I forgot. See, I was a little busy yesterday watching the Orlando Pride play. And then I got home last night. We had the group that I was with wanted to go to a bar, and I don't drink, but they wanted to go play darts, and I was like, all right, shoot, I'll go throw darts. So we threw darts. I didn't get home until like midnight. Then there was a giant cicada stuck on our front door that we had to fight the cicada so that way we could get inside to go to bed. And then we got inside, and I forgot I had washed our sheets before we threw our sheets in the wash before we left and had to dry them before I could go to bed. So, it was a bit of a rough night. Just like, I just wanted to go to bed. I just wanted to go to bed. What do you mean I can't go to bed? That was fine. Laura Rise, I can never catch O because you need a pure heart or something, which you don't have. Oh, sad. But yeah, the next week at a glance is now live. We have Town of Salem returning on Wednesday. And then we'll go from there. Saw the schedule wasn't up and I was like, sweet, no streams. Yeah, that's actually how I'm gonna announce that I've quit content creation. Is I'm just gonna not post like a new week in advance or a new week at a glance, and you all are gonna be, hey, you didn't post it yet, and then I'm just not gonna respond to the message, and that's how I'm gonna announce to you all that I'm done with content creation. No streams so I can sleep on time. Wait a second, I thought you said your sleep schedule was messed up. Is it me? Am I the problem? Less streams for Wiz to be late too. Not wrong. Not wrong. Oh no, wait, Raven had this messed up sleep schedule. I think you said your sleep schedule. Oh wait, no, you said you don't have a sleep schedule. That's what it was. Yeah, you just said you do whatever. I'm messing up my storylines. Meanwhile, Number's just like, I'm here to catch Pokemon. I'm here to catch them all. Speaking of catch them all, I was wrong about all of Pokemon Journeys being out. I thought all of Pokemon Journeys was out in the US. All of Journeys comes out in the US, I think, like next month. I don't sleep. I haven't slept for like 3 years. That's impressive. Sandslash, but not a Alolan. I think this fight evolves our Null. I think this was the fight we needed. As long as Null doesn't die. So as long as they don't decide to just like group up on Null, which they shouldn't. Because Incineroar is weak to both of them. So they should just hopefully keep taking out. Okay, well. That's perfect. That was great damage. Great damage. So I'm a demon. Well, that really burying the lead there. Really burying the lead there, buddy. We're just gonna take out Golem real fast. Sudowoodo, stop coming in and stealing the XP. I was hoping everyone was gonna outspeed and you were gonna die. I'm gonna be honest, Sudowoodo, I was hoping they were gonna take you out. I was hoping they were gonna take you out back and Sandslash was gonna take out one of its spikes. Nice, Swords Dance. Nice. Good response. Good response to not just killing my Sudowoodo for me. I really appreciate you just not killing Sudowoodo for me. That's really what I was hoping would happen. Was Sudowoodo would die. Hey, Type No! You're an Insomniac? You're a creator of Spider-Man 2? Oh, that's another game that's coming out this year. Spider-Man 2 is coming out in October. If someone wants to give me a PS5 by then, that'd be great. Or if someone could make PS5 super cheap by then, that'd be great. Hey, it's here. It's happening. Our 797th Pokemon to be entered in to the Living Dex. The last Pokemon that we will be catching in Generation 7. We got Silvally. There they are. And leaving us with Generation 7, the only thing left to add is some Ultra Beasts and 2 event Pokemon that I already have. Let's go. Smooth, man. Tell me about Silvally. Tell me about this off-brand Arceus. Tell me all about him. I did fill out all the Pokemon on a single page. Nice. You think they're super rare? Through the bond it formed with its trainer, its will was strengthened, and it was able to destroy its control mask. Nice. Good for them. They did it. Silvally wants to learn the new multi-attack? Nah, bud. You're about to go sit in Pokemon Bank for the rest of forever. You don't need any new moves. Nice. We did it. It's Walmart brand Arceus. Not as good. Or mythical. Alright, so we are... We're done. We're done with Generation 7. There's not much more else we have left to contribute here in Gen 7. So for our ending bit time in here, we are going to have to be left with a Pokemon in this game. You have to keep healthy. Oh, I didn't realize Incineroar was dead. I was like, why does it hate me? So we're going to take our team of Pokemon that will stay in this game. So that way, if we ever come back to like Shiny Hunt, which we will come back to Shiny Hunt, I got to come back in here and do a bunch of different stuff. These will be our Pokemon that hang out with us in the long run, just chilling in this game. You all remember Misdirection, right? Okay, well, just had a bag of oh, mercy. I had a bag of food that I ate on the way home. My cat just knocked it over. It's empty. It's garbage. Death in a Pokemon game? Never. I don't know what that random egg is. But yeah, so we have 4 boxes of Pokemon, or 3 boxes of Pokemon to transfer out. I went ahead and took my shiny Pokemon on out already. So our party is just left over with the Pokemon that will chill in this game. Until the end of time. Until the end of time. So that is it for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Hey, but we aren't done yet on the DS. We have a few more Pokemon that I'd like to grab over in Pokemon Y. So that's where we're heading to now. Oop. Back into Pokemon Y. Put this game away for now. Time for the Pavilion search? No. No, not even kind of. No, we're just in here to collect some forms. We're just here to collect some forms. It's been a while since I've opened this game. I don't have... Oh, because it was trying to connect to the internet. I don't have many things left in this game. We have our Anubis, our level 39 Lucario that we grabbed. This is really what we're here for. We're here for a bunch of evolutions. We're here for an absolute load of evolutions. Why do I have just 2 Snorlaxes in here? Oh, because I was trying to get a Munchlax. So, kicking things off immediately is we have ourselves some Flabébés. So the Flabébé already sitting in our Pokemon bank is red. We caught these in our original playthrough. We spent time doing it. Why is this one so big? Oh, because of that up there. So, starting off with the colors, that is yellow Flabébé. We're going to go ahead and mark them off. Then we got blue Flabébé. We're going to go ahead and mark them off. Then we got orange Flabébé. We're going to go ahead and mark them off. And then we got white Flabébé. Going to go ahead and mark them off. Oh, who's that? It's white Floette. I'm going to go ahead and mark them off. We got orange Floette. We got ourselves a blue Floette. And a yellow Floette. I'm going to go ahead and mark them off. And then it's time to pull all these Pokemon into our party so we can evolve them. I've been waiting to evolve these friends forever. I've had the items to do it. Because they need the... Do they need the shiny stone? Yeah, that's why I have 4 of them. Time to start some evolutions. What? Yellow Floette is evolving? In our original playthrough, we grabbed red. We used the red one for our complete playthrough, and we finished off that. So that is yellow Florges. We'll go ahead and evolve blue Florges. Hey, the French flower Pokemon. What is the worst thing an Englishman can do? Or in French. Oh, no. And that right there is our... Well, that was a little early. Shoot. Is our blue Florges. There they are. In all their non-grass type beauty. Always assuming it's a grass type. And starting the orange one. Don't forget the Impossible Ruin of Light Floette, or simply put, AZ's Floette. I wish I could get that one. I really hope that that, for some reason, is in one of the DLCs. Just for no reason. Yeah, I do remember when we sat down and hunted for all these, and I just never checked it off because I didn't have this put together at the time. That is the orange Florges. I didn't have this put together at the time, so I just caught them all and let them sit in there, because at the time, I hadn't fully decided what I was doing with form Pokemon. I hadn't decided if I was going to do just the visual difference, or the noticeable visual difference, like when they're different shades. Even though the male-female ones are visual differences, I was like, I don't know if I care to do that. And I was like, I'm just gonna... And then our final Florges here is, of course, the white flower. And that right there, that marks off our 44th addition to the Form Dex, Flabébé, our 45th addition to the Form Dex, Floette, and our 46th addition to the Form Dex, Florges. And then we have to make these all the same color. Which is going to be super, super easy to remember which color this is. I think it's that color. Hey, I did it. First try. Look at me. Hey, there we go. And that's pretty much the biggest thing we needed to come back to this generation to do. Basically, the biggest thing we needed to come do was grab these 5. Basically. I wish I had some higher level Pokemon, because all I got... we just gotta make sure we don't go anywhere that requires high level Pokemon. For the few Pokemon that I think we want to catch in here. And then also, do we have any actual Pokeballs? We have 18 Pokeballs, 20 Great Balls, some Dive Balls, 20 Ultra Balls. That should be enough. We should be here trying to do some quick stuff. We have 1 Quick Ball. Perfect. Alright, I think there's only like 3 Pokemon we needed to catch anyways. 3 Pokemon that we needed to catch. We needed to catch a Doduo, a Dotrio, and a Sea King. Oh, wait, we can't fly. Huh. I don't have any Pokemon that can fly. This was definitely a game where you needed flying Pokemon. You know, we're on Route 7. Surely we can get back to a route... Surely we can get back to one of those routes lickety-split-like. That's Route 5. Hey, Route 5 to Duo. The Duo can learn fly. We just gotta catch ourselves to the Duo. I don't know if there's a specific place here that that the Duo is caught at. Abra, we are in the Kalos region. We're not in the Kalos region. We are in the... No, we are in the Kalos region. Right? Yeah, Kalos. My gosh. Nope, did not want to open my bag. Duo, the flightless bird, can fly. Man, going from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to X and Y is just such a giant visual difference. It's wild. Pokemon Y... We got the 5% Abra and the 10% Skiddo, but not the 10% Doduo. You all can't see it because I have it covered with Cerebi right here, but when we get into this next fight, just look at the bottom screen and how just unsatisfying it looks compared to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon's screen. You have this game and you never finished, but like look how basic this bottom screen is. Like, it looks so lifeless comparatively to the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon one. Which is, it's so wild that that's just a generation difference. Like, how much time was it in between these games? Just a couple of years. How far did you get in it, Number? Also, mind him the 5. Why do we keep getting the 5% and the 10% spawns? We haven't even gotten a Bunnelby yet, which is the 30% spawn on this route. You think I got to the gym in the north? Jon Snow? You fought Jon Snow? Jon Snow? He knows nothing. There's nothing, Jon Snow. Yeah, there's the Bunnelby. I don't remember how far I got in my original playthrough, because I know when I originally played it back in the day, I don't think I beat it either. Because there was a time with Generation 5, I bought Pokemon White, I bought Pokemon Y, I bought Pokemon Moon. I say bought. Often these were gifts that I asked for like a birthday or something, and I just wouldn't beat them. I'd play about halfway through, or I'd get like to the Elite Four, and I'd just be like, and I'd just stop. Because something else would come out, something new would happen, and I get distracted. Which was the biggest reason I wanted to stream this playthrough. Oh, I forgot about Hordes. I can't remember if I ever came back and got the Shiny Charm in this game. Did you steal these gifts? No, they were because those games were coming out when I was a child. When I still lived at home. So these were for sure gifts. These were like birthday presents, Christmas presents. My Pokemon Ultra Moon copy that I got was a Christmas present. I did not open it. Like, it was still sealed in wrapper when we sat down to play this. Which, if it was like an older game, like if it was like a Pokemon, like a White still, I would have left it in wrapper and probably sold it. And then just bought a used copy because it probably would have been worth more. And just bought a used copy for like half the price. How much is a sealed, never open, sealed, never open Pokemon White? Oh, you know, let's go, what is it, price charter? Price charting. Pokemon White. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Video games. Why are you here? Bye! What? Okay. Wild. I love that. That was very funny. Furfrou! That was very funny. What does it know anything about you have a chance to get the Kanto birds? Yeah, but I thought I would have like already like been done with that. Why are you showing me cards? Video games. Okay. Pokemon White. This doesn't feel right. I feel like complete in box only $79. Okay, but White version 2 is $148? That's wild. But brand new, never opened, $248. So yeah, if my Pokemon White copy had never been opened, yeah, I would have just bought that. But I think you can still pretty easily find Pokemon Ultra Moon. I think you can still pretty easily find Ultra Moon like brand new. Yeah, brand new is you can buy it for $50. Because I bought mine. Like, this copy of Ultra Moon that we were playing, that of Ultra Sun, that we've been off and on playing, I bought new, like, 3 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, however long back it was. Which I can't imagine anyone actually does still have a Pokemon, like, Red, complete in box. Like, who would still have that, right? Like, who would still have that unopened? New price, complete in box, still sealed. $1,837. That's wild. That's wild. Did I catch Mewtwo on this save file? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think I did. I don't see why I would have. Fire Red, it doesn't show. Yeah, I don't know why I would have. Ooh, what's like a, oh shoot, I'm not typing. That's awkward. Hey, that's either the male or the female. Which did I need? That's the male to duo. Hey, that's what I needed! Let's giggity go. You're just gonna catch in a great ball, right? The oldest game I have is Pokemon Yellow, not in box, just loose. Pokemon Conquest, new price $200. Wow. Complete in box 94. I would love a complete in box Pokemon Conquest. I would love a complete in box Pokemon Conquest. I think anything I do here kills this thing. Yeah, Pokemon Conquest I would love. What about Pokemon Ranger? I feel like this one would only be expensive, but not because it did very well, but because it didn't do very well, so they didn't have produced many of them. Wow. Complete in box for $12. Complete in box. Okay, that's the Japan version. That's the Japan version. But the US version, $32. $32 for complete in box. Pokemon Ranger. That's wild. Guardian Signs 24. Or 42. And then Shadows of Almena. $34. That's wild. Let's look at Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow, a brand new $1,400. Loose $45. That's still kind of a lot. Japan, $13, which is what I have loose because I don't have it in a complete box. Hey, that is our 47th Pokemon to be added to the Forum Dex. That is the male Doduo that we needed. It's just so wild to me how much money these games are still worth. Because people still want them. People still want them. They still want to play them. Alright, so for Dodrio, we just have to get it to level 31. I don't really want to do that. So we might just not get Dodrio. We might just save that for a later game. Because sitting here, I'm like, I don't have any Pokemon to make this easy yet. Because it's not even a wild in there. You just have to evolve for it. So let's look in... It's not in Generation 9, so let's look at Generation 8. Oh, shoot it. Oh, no! Not in Sword... The last game for Dodrio to be in? What? The last game Dodrio was in? Was the Ultras? They weren't even in the Ultras. They were in Let's Go. Oh, no! We have to get them in this game. There's no other game we can get them in. That's awful for us. Of course, we immediately run into another one that's a female. And we need a male Dodrio. Dodrio is in Let's Go, but I'm not planning to play Let's Go in this playthrough. Or for the sake of the living decks, I won't be playing Let's Go. The only other 3 games we're playing in this series is because we aren't going to be playing, because we're just playing each generation. After this, we play Shield, then Blah, then Sva. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's real rough. I'm surprised it's not in Sword and Shield. I could have sworn I remembered them being in Sword and Shield. But they're just in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which we're also not going to be playing. That's wild and sad. Rough. Rough. During Gen 8, are you going straight to Dynamax Adventures? No, no. No, we're going to play through the storyline. We're going to play through the storyline, then we're going to do the DLCs. Because we're going to play through the DLCs. Bum, 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 bum. This is rough. So honestly, at this rate, we might not get to Sea King. Gen 8 story is a story, not a good one, but a story. I enjoyed Gen 8. I enjoyed Gen 8 for the most part. It was rough around the edges. Like, it's not my favorite, but I didn't hate it. I did not hate it, which is a lot that I can ask for. Alright, so we need the super rod. Hey, girl. We need the super rod for them. I assume I have the super rod. And that's the thing. I was like, we could... If Sea King's later, we might just get Sea King then. Yeah. Let's just get Sea King then. Because this is going to take a while. Because this is now the rest of the night getting this other Dodrio and then leveling it up. And Moltres is back. Or Articuno, or Zapdos is Moltres. Moltres is back. I like how it just fled because I guess I didn't do anything. Or does it just automatically flee? Okay, I don't get to do anything. It just runs away. I don't get to do anything. What other Pokemon do you need from Generation 6? From Generation 6, Furfrou, which... So I did some research into Furfrou. Furfrou reverts after so many days. The only way that we'll be able to complete Furfrou is from doing it in Pokemon Go. Which I don't see Furfrous that often, so... Then we have Meowstic, which is in Sword and Shield, so I don't care about that. And Pumpkaboo and Gorgeous, which are also in Sword and Shield, so I don't care about that either. And then Hoopa. I don't know where I'll get my Hoopa Unbound from. Probably from Pokemon Go. Probably. And then Gen 7. We'll get the Pokeball one, which is referred to as the original one for some reason. I don't know why it's referred to as normal and original. I'm sure there's a lore reason for that. We'll get that once we move all the Pokemon into Pokemon Home. But even then, you have to go to other regions. And see, that's the thing. I was like, I don't know that we'll get Furfrou completed. So, stop giving... How do I keep getting the female Dodrio? What is their percentage? It's a slightly higher percentage that we would get a male. It's a 50.2% for male and 49.8% for female. We've now gotten 3 females in a row. That's wild. Do you think the Moltres keeps leaving because my highest level Pokemon's only 39 and it's like, yeah, you're probably not who we want. Furfrou is geolocked, so to get the other styles, you need to go to the country. Same with the Vivillon pattern. With the Vivillon patterns, I can get it by trading and importing into Scarlet and Violet. Furfrou, though, I have no current plans to travel to another country, to another region. It might just be one of those we never get. Which I'm not too upset about. Do I have anything that hits all of them? No, don't tell me ever. Okay, at least not every single one has Intimidate. If Bone Rush hit all of them, I'd fight them all for the XP. Moltres will have 3 encounters. Oh, and then you go to a cave to catch it. That makes sense. Skidoo. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, I keep going down and immediately clicking bag. Honestly, adding the forms to this made it so much harder. Not harder. Harder is not the right word. Made it take so much longer to add the forms to it. Because without the forms, we would already be in Generation 8. Because the majority of the last few streams I've just been collecting forms. So we definitely would have moved on by now. And I would be moving on from this right now if I didn't have to get the specific Dodrio. That for some reason hasn't been in a Pokemon game since. Is it going to be in the DLCs for SV? Imagine it's in the DLC. Actually, I think that's been leaked, hasn't it? Hasn't that been leaked? Will Dodrio be back? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC Pokemon added. I feel like that's been leaked. It has been leaked. I just want to see stupid Dodrio on this list. Not on the list! It's not on the list of Pokemon being added back in. Sad. I can't even wait for that. This is my only place, the only time I can get one. And we are having 0 luck. Trying to remain spoiler free. Yeah, that's why I didn't pop it up on the screen, because I'm sure there's some people who don't want to know. Gotta stop. I love you, bud, but I don't want you licking my leg. I'm very, very excited for those DLCs, though. I'm really excited to get back into Scarlet and Violet. I'm so tired. And I was really hoping this is about to be a quick wrap up tonight. Dodrio, where are you? So the duo isn't actually flying, it's just calling on its buddy to come help. I did pause the recording and then forgot to unpause the recording, so I don't actually have the recording me finding the second one. So we're just going to see how terrible of an idea this is. I don't remember how high of level they are in Victory Road in this game. Maybe they'll be like 40? Maybe they'll be level 40 in this game. And our Lucario... level 58, okay. Okay. Don't worry, we'll Mega Evo, and we'll have this. You fool! I can't remember. I feel like there was one game where Victory Road was like level 40. I thought it was this game. Clearly it wasn't. But don't worry, Mega Lucario's got this. Look how much damage I'm doing. This is gonna be easy. Easy. It's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at that damage. Look, if I would have survived another hit, that would have been perfect. All I needed to do was survive one hit. All I needed to do was survive the one hit. You've heard of one punch? That's all I needed to survive. No, that's one piece. Dang it. Lucario hates you even more now? That's fine. That's fine. The damage is over 9,000! I'm just watching the two animals run after one another. Alright, where is some wild Pokemon? I really enjoyed X and Y. I really enjoyed X and Y. I can't wait for like another, 10 or so years when they remake this game. Which hopefully... you're super effective with me. Hopefully we get the Gen 5 remakes. Level 45. If you weren't super effective against me, I'd stay and fight you. Are you making an anime reference? I am making an anime reference. That's what I did. I made an anime reference. I've never actually seen that anime. I just know that's the name of it, but I've never actually seen said anime. The only reason it's in the front of my mind right now is because Netflix just released a trailer for its live action, which, now, someone may answer this question easier than I. So Netflix releases a trailer for, what, One Piece? Isn't One Piece, like, famously, like, several hundred episodes long? Am I not knowing I don't know anime. Maybe I'm thinking of anime. But isn't it several hundred episodes? Like, what is Netflix planning to cover with their live action adaptation? Like the first like 30 episodes? Like what's their game plan? I didn't even get a level off that? Do I not have an EXP? I don't have an EXP share. I don't have an... There's not an EXP all in this game? No, I have it. Why was my EXP share turned off? Why was it turned off? Why was it turned off? Why wasn't it on? Who turned it off? I don't think Wiz has ever seen an anime in the most recent years. The only anime that I've seen fully through is Death Note. But that was several years ago. Like I was still a kid. That was before I moved to Florida. So yeah, recent years I haven't watched an anime. I've watched animation. Self-Destruct, nice. Like Pokemon or like Avatar, Legend of Korra, but I don't believe that's seen as anime. Perhaps younger Wiz? You mean like a year ago Wiz? Like this isn't younger Wiz, this was like 1 year ago that we played this game. Maybe less than a year ago. That rock just came self-destructed and we got 1 level. Also, why do I have both of them with me? I only need one of the Doduos with me. I don't need to be splitting XP like this. 5 months? I don't know how long ago it was that we played this last. Time, it has no meaning to me anymore. Time already had very little meaning for me. Now has even less. Oh, I didn't even check to see if I have any EXP shares. Not EXP shares, rare candies. I can't imagine, because I probably would have used them to get, like, one final thing up. What? 50 rare candies? That's awesome. Finish it off camera? I mean, I don't want to. But I feel like it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might finish it off stream. Because you all have seen this evolution before. We might just checkbox it and say, hey, I did it. And I'll just secretly do it off stream. Because this is going to take a while. And it's not entertaining. Like, this is why I no longer do... this is why I no longer grind in... shoot. And like Nuzlocke and stuff, and I just give myself rare candy. Because this part of the game, like I know Welsh, you're someone who says like you enjoy like leveling up all your Pokemon and all that, you like enjoy keeping them the same level and everything. But it's not entertaining to watch someone do it. And normally I keep it, but this is a Pokemon we've seen evolved before. This is literally the only reason we're doing it in this game and not later is because it doesn't exist in any future games. So we might just checkbox it and say we did it. Bone Rush. Did not do... I was hoping that would do slightly more damage. I was hoping for slightly more. Get that power-up punch. Critical hit. No cheating. How would I even cheat? I'm on a DS. I can't hack myself through. Oh, I guess I could. I do have a action replay, but I have not used said action replay in several years. So I am uncertain how I would even do that. I don't even know if it still works. It's over like here on the counter, like in my cubby hole of DS stuff. Look, you were just really excited about my Radical Red video. That's fair. It was a good video. It was a really good video. Alright, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. You all have seen it. We did what we set out to do, you know? We set out what we wanted to do, you know? We got the things, we did the things. We came, we saw. We didn't necessarily conquer, but like we're here. We're here. So we have finished Generation 7. We have finished the DS level of stuff. At these current numbers. I'm not going to check it off just yet. We'll check it off at our next stream when I show you that it's there. Because also in our next stream... so here's the plan for the next stream. I keep saying the next stream, but let me walk you through what happens next. So, we are done with the 3DS. Next time you come to a Living Dex stream or watch a Living Dex video on YouTube, we will no longer be in this current layout. We will now only have one screen, and it will be the Nintendo Switch as we jump over to Generation 8 to Pokemon Shield. We will kick things off by opening up Pokemon Home and looking at all the Pokemon that we've caught over the last 117 streams, now being nicely put away in our Pokemon Home. From there, we will checkmark a few Pokemon, such as the female Dodrio that we're currently going to pop over. We're also going to checkmark a couple of Generation 7 Pokemon that are event Pokemon that I just already have that we can't currently get, which is Marshadow and Zaora. I believe for Pokemon Home to get the original Magnernia, we just have to finish off Generation 8, so at the end of that, we'll end up checking off them. And then from there, we will be kicking off our Pokemon Shield playthrough. That first stream, we'll probably just get through like the first gym or something. And then from there, we will start working on the 98 Pokemon we need to capture in Generation 8. We'll play through Shield, and we will go through there. We will be in the new times. It's going to be so much fun. Generation 8 will see us finishing off Generation 3, Generation 5, and Generation 7. So by the time we get done playing Generation 8, really the only Pokemon we should have left to catch is Gen 9, because I think we're going to catch all of Gen 8 in Gen 8. I don't think there's anything in Gen 8, which I haven't researched any of this stuff yet. But I don't think there's anything in here that I'm going to end up waiting, because I haven't even this one is not even like, there we go, looking nicer there. I've written down like a few things in here, like how to evolve certain Pokemon, like evolving Galarian Meowth, Galarian Corso, like to get those, but I haven't gone through like where you can find these Pokemon easily, so that I have to figure out. Exclusives for version exclusives for Generation 8, my plan is to just flip over to my Pokemon Sword save file that I already have, and just grab the Pokemon in there. Of course, Weird Ear down here, these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokemon we'll be getting in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so we're gonna play that. B52, how are you doing? Welcome on in. We'll be getting those Pokemon when we play through Legends Arceus. And then to get the Glacier Ice and Ghost, I'll grab that from my sword copy. So there are some stuff to get Cubfu and Urshifu. We're gonna have to do some irritable stuff. Just like there should be. I assume I have a form difference for Generation 8 for Urshifu, yeah, because we have to get Rapid and Single. So I might have to play through another version of Pokemon Sword alongside. It's gonna be rough. I gotta start getting the living decks done in that game. Yeah, we're just finishing up Generation 7, so we're actually done with the DS. I know I say Generation 7 and I'm currently standing in a Generation 6 game, but we had like we had 3 evolutions we had to come back here and grab from our Pokemon Y save. But that does it for our DS, for the Nintendo 3DS era of this playthrough, which is pretty awesome. Remember, not alchemy forms are possible. Why are they not all possible? What do you mean they're not all possible? Wait, does this not link me? This is supposed to link me. Why isn't this linking me? I was supposed to link me to a page. Why are not every single one possible? 2 treats were event only? What? I need 63 Milkrai for this. This is going to be the most awful thing to get. What treats were event only? Because all of these look like the same treat, just used at different places. I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate doing this. I'm going to hate that part so much. I'll look it up when we get to it. We got time. We got time. Hey, YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.